Hey, my name is Markus. I want to pill you guys on a type of TEE that you probably didn't even know you had. So just show of hands, who here has a credit card or a cell phone on them right now? Hell yeah. Okay, you all have a really cool TEE environment in your wallet probably. This is what we're talking about. This is a Javacard. This is a secure element. It's the same sort of chip that runs inside of your Ledger or inside of your Grid Plus. Benefits here. These are the most secure TEEs that you can get. Built in because of built in to the ground level of all of these are like lots of hardware protections, right? Like you really, really, really are going to be hard pressed to find anything with more security, less surface area to attack than a secure element like a Javacard. So I kind of went down this rabbit hole with the Ethereum Foundation PSE team, like how can we use these to do zero knowledge proofs and cool things like this. We ended up porting over a couple zero knowledge curves, but then kind of got thinking a little bit deeper on like, okay, cool. So these are really awesome because they're super cheap. You can put them at the edge. You don't have to have them in a server like you do with SGX or the AMD version. And like, how can we basically build this out for people? So went down the next rabbit hole of exploring like this thing called global platform, which is basically how you manage what applets run inside of your secure element TEE. And we think we have a pretty good way to decentralize like application signing, running, and stuff like that on your secure elements. So yeah, broadly, want to sort of like start more of a coalition around, yeah, how can we use these TEs at the edge to, you know, basically embolden what we're doing for secure protocols and things like this. And yeah, like this basically sort of gets toward the vision of like, we can do a verifier on a phone, or we can do like Ethereum secure things like just, yeah, on a phone, or even something smaller. Like this is one of the test units I use right now, but simple USB style interface. This could run your node. And so we basically are working on taking global platform and wrapping it in a sort of meta layer of Java cards that do threshold signatures. So the idea is something like, hey, you know, like this is this secure applet that we want to put on a bunch of Java cards. We have the network produce threshold signatures across them and put them on one individual Java card where execution happens. And then you can pay for that secure execution and return it to the network. So this is something that actively, yeah, we're exploring, working on. If anybody's interested or wants to reach out, my GitHub is base0010. And I'm calling this Teapot Network, but would love to come up with a better, more catchy name. Yeah, anybody have questions? Sorry about the lack of slides.
What you know, like you said, like they're very.
Hi. Yes. Everything. What does that mean? Everything's got problems. But okay, so basically, no. Here's what I'll tell you. You're basically trading the amount of compute power for security. Okay, so like this isn't going to run a full. This is going to run a full RETH like validator inside of this, right?
What I mean is like secret assumptions of these cards.
Yeah. So that's a great question. A lot of these things are encumbered by NDAs from the various manufacturers, but I'll tell you that there's a gentleman named Santa that dropped in a Stack Overflow and put the NDA document there for chips that are 13 years old. And I could read you off some of the things that they have. So this is like JCOP 2. Low frequency sensor, high frequency sensor, low voltage sensor, high voltage sensor, low temperature sensor, high temperature sensor, laser detection, glitch sensor, and ROM part parity error sensor. And this is on something that's 15 years old, costs about $3. You will not find this inside of SGX or AMD's version. They are very much not hardened for like physical attacks, among other things. So ideally, we want to take these, get hundreds of thousands of them distributed, and do decentralized trustless compute on them.